Hi, my name is Chip Gibbons and I'm a musician. You can learn more about me on my website, chipgibbons.com. Today I'm going to do a review of the Cecilio CVN-300 violin. I did know nothing about violins when I bought this 3 weeks ago, and so it's been kind of an adventure for me to try and learn the violin, but I've also learned a lot about how violins are built and how they're supposed to be set up and how they're supposed to work, mostly because of the problems I've had with this one. Let me say that this cost $140 on Amazon. So I don't know what I had a right to expect, and for $140 it's probably pretty good. But one of the things is tuning pegs. A lot of reviews on Amazon for these inexpensive violins from China complain that they don't stay in tune because the tuning pegs are loose. Well, that was true of mine as well, but they give you this little pamphlet that comes with it that explains what to do about certain problems, and one of them is won't stay in tune, not being able to stay in tune. So, and they tell you to put some rosin on the tuning peg or buy an oil to do that. That'll give it more friction. The rosin worked great. The only problem is it worked too well, and I had to take some of the rosin off because the peg just wouldn't move. It just got stuck. And then another problem that I had with tuning pegs was one of the tuning pegs that they sent me has a crack in it. I don't know if you can see that, but it's got a split in it. And so I contacted them and they sent me 4 new tuning pegs. The problem with the new tuning pegs was they were so fat they wouldn't fit into the hole, or they'd go into the first hole, and no matter how hard you pushed, you couldn't get it to go into the second hole. So I contacted them about that, and they said, well, just sand them down. So I sanded them down, and it took quite a bit of sanding, and I got that one to work, and it's great. It holds a nice tight grip. So, but this is a new violin, and I don't know why they don't have a little bit more quality control to handle things like that before it gets out the door. But that aside, let's talk about some of the things that it comes with. It comes with this chromatic tuner and metronome, and you can go to the App Store or the Play Store on Google and find tons of apps for free that have great tuners and metronomes in them. So you really don't need this. Comes with 2 bows, and I don't know anything a good bow from a bad bow because I've never played with them before, but you are able to get good sound. Get some pretty good sound with this. That seems to work pretty well. It comes with a shoulder rest, which I haven't, you can adjust this thing, but I haven't really been able to get it to feel really comfortable. So I don't know, it's the only shoulder rest I've ever had for a violin, so I don't really have anything to compare it with. Another thing that comes in it is this lesson book, which is actually a pretty good value. There's tons of free lessons on YouTube about how to play the violin. One nice thing about this is that it's really well organized. It starts right at the beginning, kind of assuming you don't know much of anything. It comes with the music notation, if you can read that or if you're interested in learning it. And they get you playing a song, Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star, by the second lesson. Another thing is that every lesson in this book has a corresponding video on YouTube. So it makes this booklet a pretty complete introduction to how to play the violin. And they actually get you, playing little tunes really early on. And there's like a new tune every single lesson. So you could probably impress your friends if you could master this book. Okay, the big thing about these inexpensive violins is that they're not set up. Setup means that the string distances and the string heights have been checked by a luthier or some other trained professional so that it's very playable and that you get as much sound or the right kind of sound out of the strings that you're supposed to get. These violins don't come pre-set up. And there are videos about how to set them up, and you can check to see, you know, the measurements on the strings and how they correspond with what those luthiers recommend. This one is not far off. It's pretty good, but I haven't found it that it exactly matches what most luthiers think that it should match. You know, there are some sellers on the internet and on YouTube that sell these beginning violins, and that all come set up, pre-set up. I know Fiddler Shop is one of them, and I've never bought anything from them, but I do wonder whether I shouldn't have gone to them, because even though their lowest price violin is $300, it comes set up, and it also comes with accessories that sound like they're higher grade than the ones that came with this violin. So that's something that you have to consider, is do you want to spend the kind of time and energy trying to fix the problems on a super low cost violin, or do you want to spend a little bit extra money and have those problems taken care of by somebody who knows what they're doing before you ever get it? So that's the basic review for this Cecilio CVN-300 violin. And I hope that helps you make a decision about what you want to do. If you like this video, please say that you like it and subscribe to my channel. Thanks. Bye.